It's August the 21st. It's the time for the eclipse. This morning is an awesome day here, and I was going to share with you a little bit about the effects that you may encounter, not only spiritually but physically, from this great American eclipse. They're actually calling it the Great American Eclipse, which I think is kind of cool. We do know that this is actually starting in Oregon and going all the way down to South Carolina. So specifically watch for those areas. But remembering Bob Jones, the great late Bob Jones, hey Iris and Dawn, Bob would always talk about how the sun, of course, is the sun, S-O-N, and it represents the sun. So whenever we see things going on in the stars and the sun, good morning Alma and Sharon, that we should be watching for these things as great signs for us as a body of Christ. And so, hey Lynn, hey Julie, Tatiana, there's a lot of you guys up here this morning. Hey Jamie, Tammy, what's going on? Teresa. So I just want to share with you some things, not only physically but spiritually, that we should be looking out for regarding this, just based on some of the basic teachings that I've learned from Bob, the great Bob Jones, over the years ministering with him. He always said that the sun was the S-O-N, sun, and that the moon represented the church. So we know that an eclipse is basically the sun completely covering the church for the opportunity for one giant reflection. And we also know that the sun has great energy and great frequency. Hey Brittany, hey Tatiana, hey Stacy. So what I'm feeling is, if there's a great opportunity for reflection of him and his sun, that means that we have the opportunity to walk in the fullness and remember our fullness. And I think that's kind of cool. Not to mention that the frequency of the earth will be shifted as well. So this is going to be a great time for us. Good morning. Hey, Olivia and Lindsay. So on a spiritual level, what I would say is look out for an awakening like we've never seen before. What I think is cool is this specific eclipse is known as the Great American Eclipse because it's specific to America. That's quite unusual, and I think that's kind of cool to think about that. I'm really very excited about seeing an awakening and a fullness come to pass for the entire United States of America. Now, of course, hey Jim, of course, watch for the cities specifically affected and the states specifically affected. But since we are one, then we're all included in this, not just the United States, but the whole world, because we're all connected. So, but specific to those cities, yes, I would watch for some things. Physically, it's going to be 70 miles long. The totality part is 70 miles long, which I think is kind of crazy. And we haven't seen this since 1979. The last solar eclipse was, when I was, I'm telling you my age, I was a little girl. So this is kind of cool to be a part of something so huge. And let's take our light and love and really magnify with what God is doing on a physical level, and send love throughout the United States and through the world. Hey Nikki and hey Amy. So on a physical level, let's look at a couple things. Obviously, you don't want to look directly at the light, okay? We're not going to look at the light, although, what you stand before you become. We don't have to stare at it and hurt our eyes. So, I know some people are getting like glasses and things like that, but just be careful. From a doctor's point of view, I'm just saying be careful when you look at it, especially if you are in that whole streamline from Oregon to South Carolina where the actual totality will be. Number two, digestion has been known to be an issue with solar eclipses. And so I think it's interesting. Hey, Debbie Duncan and Mariah. I think it's interesting to see and to hear that a lot of people will fast today, or cleanse, or do different things where they're not involved in eating, just because it's a great time to fast. And because physically, if there is issues with digestion, then you don't have to worry about it if you're not eating. So I don't know if any of you would commit to fasting today, but I think I'm on board with that. So I'm going to just probably drink soup and juice and water today. That's my day. Hey, Robin and Michelle, what's going on? So number one, don't look at it. Number two, digestion could be an issue. So, hey, let's get on board and cleanse and maybe juice today, or drink smoothies, or do liquid diet, whatever you choose. Fasting is awesome. Number three, dreams and visions are huge during eclipse time. Hey, beautiful. So I would be watching for your dream life tonight and really paying attention to that. I would expect dreams. I would expect visions. I would expect encounters. Again, the frequency is the highest, and the higher the frequency, the more love and the more opportunity for supernatural things. When you guys go to sleep tonight, I encourage you to not only wear Dreamcatcher, the essential oil, but put a notebook next to your bed, right where you're going to go to sleep, or on your pillow, or on your bedpost, or wherever. Actually knowing and participating in the imagination of that you're already going to be dreaming, and you're already going to be having visions. That way, when you wake up in the middle of the night, your body will be able to write all that stuff down, and you'll have a record of what God gives you tonight as He speaks to you in your dreams and your visions. So expect dreams and visions. Number four, wacky creativity. Definitely, because of the high frequency, this is an awesome time for creative ideas. So another reason to get the notebook out, not only for your bed, but like start writing down things, do imagination activations. God's going to give us some awesome opportunities for creating things today, and coming up with some cool ideas. In Deuteronomy 8:18, which was just a couple days ago, 8:18, He has given us the ability to create wealth. And so here, let's create. You know, we are created in God's image, and we get to speak life, and we can speak and create with our mouth. We can also use imagination activity to write things down and to participate with the things of God. And I choose light and love all over this nation, in the United States of America, and I choose light and love all over this world. And so let's participate in light and love activity today as we create, and as God gives you awesome, awesome imaginations and creativity. So that's it. You know, if there's some things that you've been putting off, you may have great bouts of energy. That's another one. That's number 5. So this is a great time to maybe go through your closet if you have time. Hey, Christine. Or go through your house and do some things that you've been putting off. Organize. Get rid of some things that go to Goodwill. Use the energy wisely. Go out and do something fun. Maybe go exercise before it starts getting crazy with the light and the eclipses. Another thing too, lastly, I would caution you, don't be driving during the time of that 2 hours. It's about 2 hours when it goes through. Don't drive unnecessarily. You never know. We don't know exactly how dark it's going to be or how bright it's going to be. So just, hunker down maybe and hang out, watch it on the news, watch it outside. I'm sure the kids are going to be doing fun things at school. Hey, Kelly. So I hope this helps you guys today. Again, we are the church. I am the church. You are the church. The church is not a building. So the church is a people. And I'm excited about what's going to happen today. I'm excited of the effects and the energy and the frequency that we get to walk in. I hope this has helped you not only on a physical level, but let's all participate in light and love today and combine our energy and our love and our prayers. Let's focus on positivity. Please share this with some people that you know would participate. And I love you so much, and I value you so much, and I hope you have the most awesome, great American Eclipse Day today as we celebrate what God's doing in America, because it does affect the world. And yeah, I'm a proud patriot and American, but I'm also sending light to my entire world. So let's join forces with the world and send love everywhere we go today. And God bless America. How about that? All right. Hey, too, last thing, let me know if you guys are having some cool parties or doing something. I would love to hear your plans as we are blessing America and blessing the world. I'd love to know if you guys are getting together. Are you going to do like parties? Are you going to hang out? Are you guys go grab groups of people together at your house? You know, I'd love to know what you guys are doing. Share this, friend me, hit the friend button up for more videos for the rest of this week and going forward. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.